Underneath, I call your name. In the void where echoes cling, I feel the fire of dragon's wing. Your eyes like sparks through endless haze, through ashen skies and twisting maze. We burn the night and lock the door, to chase the myths they can't restore. Surviving dragons, side by side, their roars erupt. We will not hide. Through smoke and scars, we twist and sing. This is our war-born reckoning.
Hey everyone, welcome to Tech Wizard Stream.
The darkness falls around our cry.
Welcome to Tech Wizard Stream. Today we're going to be playing RuneScape Dragon's Wild. We'll start the video here in just a moment.
The ruins glow as lights collide, a world undone, yet we're alive. The dragons fall, their walls decay, but we still stand where shadows play. Surviving dragons, side by side, their roars erupt. We will not hide. Through smoke and scars, we twist and sing. This is our war-born reckoning.
The night calls out in whispered tones, a heartbeat lost in undertones. Fingers claw at the moonlit haze, pull me deeper into the maze. A shadow's grin cuts through the smoke, whispered curses the dark awoke. Steel fangs glint in the neon gleam, shattered glass drowns out the scream. Feel the baseline under your skin, cracks in the air, let the darkness in. Echo chants rise like a ghostly tide, the pulse of the void where secrets hide. Distorted truths in a violet glow, fragile voices ebb soft and low. Between the beats, my soul takes flight through the maze of a shattered night, burning cold beneath the crimson sky. Torn wings fall, but I still fly. The ghosts of my dreams hum lullabies to the rhythm where the silence lies. Feel the bass line under your skin. Cracks in the air, let the darkness in. Echo chants rise like a ghostly tide. The pulse of the void where secrets hide.
Dark winds carry your name. Ashes rise, fuel the flame. Shadows dance, a ghostly art. You haunt the chambers of my heart. There's some heartbeat falling loud, lost in whispers, take control. Through the void, I call in vain.
Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Wizard Stream again. We are getting into Dragonscape, or RuneScape, Dragonwilds. We're working on getting just a little bit left of our house here, which we need more material. The stream bitrate is okay today. It's been trying to dropping out, so hopefully the visuals are great. Hopefully you can hear the game sound. But just let me know if there's anything I can do to adjust to make it more enjoyable for you. I feel like my game audio is still a bit too low. Audio. Oh, no, audio. Master. I want to just crank it to 100. We'll see how that goes. If it's overpowering my voice, let me know. What we're going to be doing, like I said, is finishing up our base. We need to smack some chickens first for a minute. We'll do some chicken smacking. Lots of chicken smacking. Maybe even some rat smacking. Oh, that chicken got feisty. We're out of stamina there. Game audio is loud, okay. That's good to know. Let me see. I want to drop it here. We'll see. Alright, let me know what that sounds like. I can drop it quite a bit more. I just... Thank you, Crazy. Oh, Crazy Tracy. Or Crazy Tracy. Maybe. I do appreciate it. I know you'd probably rather be doing other things than watching me, but I appreciate you checking it out for us and checking out the audio. Chicken killing. This way we'll get lots of meat, lots of sustenance. Die, chicken. Let's see, we gotta do some... Let's get our trees cut. I got astral projection here. We'll just use that. Great. Awesome. Got a couple of trees cut down. Let's chop them up real quick. If I need to bring the game audio down a little bit more, let me know. I want you to be able to hear my voice, but still hear the game audio. In effect, I'd rather my voice be louder than the game audio. That's good. Bitrate seems to have settled down. I think it might have just been during the still frames when we were playing the music. Our RuneScape soundtrack. Alright, we got some wood here. And we can't chop this tree because we don't have a powerful enough axe. Yeah. We gotta go talk to the old wise men. Sounds good, thank you. Yeah, we gotta go talk to the wise man here in a little bit. Notice how it's hitting the ground way over there when I chop this log? Like, right? See it? So that's obviously a visual glitch. Something they need to work on. I know they've getting ready to do a bunch of bug fixes and updates on the game. But that is definitely one, if they're watching, that is one that needs to be fixed. Let's see here. Alright, let's go put some chicken and... Oh, there's another chicken. Let's smack a couple more chickens before we put the meat in there. Oh, come here, chicken. Good stuff. Alright, we got a campfire here. We got a campfire, but honestly, we can also make something else here. We can now make the cooking pot, and that's what we ought to make. Cooking pot, we'll set it outside here by our porch. Right there, I suppose. Good. Yeah, that'll do us a lot better because we can include two separate things in here. We'll dump all the wood for now in there. If we add chicken and potatoes, we get a hearty stew. But we need to make sure that it's equivalent amount, because if not, then it'll just keep cooking our chicken after this is done, and we'll use up our chicken. We might want to use it for something else. So let's put the chicken back here, and let's hold shift and split into 8. There we go. Now we've got 8 and 8. Let's start that stew. I hear any goblins? I thought I heard some goblins. No. Alright, let's go chop some more wood. Well, let's go talk to the wise old man. Well, I don't know. What should we do? Let's take a couple of chicken dinners. Because we're going to need some. And let's go talk to the wise old man. Huh. Feisty little kebbit. Another one. Ouch. We've been running out of stamina pretty fast. It's because we're low on food. Let's eat a stew. And let's eat some berries. And some water. There we go. We're basically full up on water. It's getting dark. But that's okay. Ah, we got some wood that we've knocked down here and haven't chopped. Okay. Keeps rolling away from us. Let's get on the other side. Stone axe is almost broken. So we should repair that here in a minute. But first off, let's head into the Bramblemead village. Pick up that. And up there on that platform over there is the wise old man. So we're gonna go. Except this guy's wanting to fight us. Ah, we blocked his attack. Did a perfect block with our shield. Alright, let's see if we can do that again. Where we can see it. No, just a regular block. Alright, giant rat's down. There's a goblin. I got him. We spoke with this character in our last game. In our last up, there goes the frame rate again. I'm not sure what's causing that, really. Frame rate is crashing. Must be having some little bit of internet issues. I'm not sure why either. Let me close down everything else I can and see if that will fix it. Seems, I don't know. We'll hope it works. We'll hope the recording's good. Seems like it's working in live stream right now. I don't see an issue of live stream working, so I can see it on another device. It's not running on my network, so seems like it's working. Alright, let's talk to the wise old man and see what we can discern from him.
Yes. Hello.
Well, hello. Good, you've built a shelter. I mean, it could do with some work. We're going to be here a while. Have you considered the decor at all? Maybe some better lighting, curtains, a single potted plant. Sigh. No, you're right. It's not important. Why live it up when there's so much squalor to enjoy? Anyways, look, we're set up here, but there's one of our number missing. Young Cathan, an adventurer in training who came along with us. He disappeared after we got the lodestone working, vanished before you arrived. I'd like to track him down. To do that, I need to cast a locator spell. I'm missing just one ingredient, which I'll need from you. Antlers. You can get them from a deer. Hunt one down and bring me the antlers. Then we'll get started. But first, here, take this. Aha. Tome of Construction, Volume 1. I could use that, I'm sure. Let's see what's in the chest. Chest is empty. We emptied it earlier. Let's see what we learned from the Tome of Construction. Let's see here. Read. Other level for skills, 14. That's good. Let's open that up. And we have some bird nests we can open as well. We'll drop feathers and leather. Not a bad thing to have. We also have... got a few things here in our pack. Still got plenty of Astral Runes and a few of those. We should be okay. So he wants me to get antlers, and that means we got to kill deer to get antlers. And to kill deer, we need to craft a bow. So we're going to see what we can find in the way of crafting a bow. Let's grab cabbage while we're here. There we go, leveled that up. Potatoes. And cabbage. Now we had the restless spirit. We talked to him last time. He never liked goblins. We killed him. His Gran would be upset. Warren was his name. And sink ruined timbers, moldy splendors. Find the name of the buried, set them free. Okay, so his name is Warren. We know that. What was that? Ashen log? Yep, we could use that. More berries. More stones. Some more flax. Get across the water. Back to the Tier 1 land. Alright everyone, let's get back to... I had just a pause for a moment. There we go. We'll get that extra door made at least. We got a little base here that we've started. Don't have any more building materials. But what we need to build, and we'll go to our crafting table. We should probably pick up our crafting table. Because we have arrows, but we don't have a bow yet. We need to make a bow. In order to do that, we need to find the recipe or something of that nature. So let's see here. So let's do V and delete. And we'll go ahead and delete this too. Take the resources because we have a cooking table now. Put this little sapling here. Whatever else we need. We're going to put the crafting table in here. We have a rune altar. Put the crafting table here under the window. Go. Now we also need to make a spinning wheel. Let's put it, there's our door. We don't want to put it in front of our door. We can put it in front of this window. Okay. There we go. So now we have some flax we can throw in there. Start making coarse thread, and I think once we get the thread, it'll unlock the bow. We do have a door out here. We can head out and do some things. Tempest Shield, Eye of Oculus. We've looked at some of those abilities. Whoops. Well, I guess we've got this Tempest Shield now. It goes like this. Yes. So we can block a chicken attack. What, chicken? Huh. Blocked you, chicken. We're going to head up here for the moment. I think there's... Yep. There's probably... Oh, there's a book. What's here? There's a box? Nope. Can't do anything with the box. But we can do something with this. 31 Racktuber 4213 Bloodstained Journal. As I write this, the villagers die around me. I cower beneath broken timbers, hoping they do not hear the scratching of my quill against the page. I use my own blood as ink, like some infernal contract. But no matter how much I write prayers for salvation, no one hears my plea. It was the beasts, the Garu, who came for us. They were not alone. I had thought them eradicated. The alliance with the war god and his foul-smelling minions was so we could wipe out their moon goddess and cleanse the forest of their filth. We were so assured of our victory, and we were so close to success. But now their moon goddess rides atop a scaled nightmare. Flames for breath and swords for fangs. Besides her came two creatures I had never seen before. Scaled, winged, wicked, like the great beast the goddess rode. Around one was a halo of fire, and the other was rimmed with frost, scribbling a tally of our deaths in its journal. They burned the city to the ground, murdered the lord and his knights. We scattered into the woods, doomed. Saradomin, where are you? Yes, where are you? Alright. Got a chicken that's mad at us, so we might as well take care of him. Let's go up here and see what else we have up here. What is up here? Any goodies? Can I break the door down? No. How about break the chests? Nope. The boxes. Nothing, nothing, and more nothing. There's a rat. To be honest, this is where you actually go to fight the rats during the tutorial. So it's right. It's right above his tent here. This NPC's tent that teaches you about combat. But he's not here. And there's a great big sword we can't take, which wish we could. We could take a drink. We probably need to go ahead and make some purified water as well. It's probably not a bad idea to go ahead and leave the campfire out here. Excuse me. To place a campfire for purifying said water. So we have this water here. It can be purified. We need to get some wood. We can pick some up off the ground here. A little bit here or there. There's always quite a bit of ashen logs on the ground underneath trees. And so you don't really have to chop a whole lot. Plus when you pick up those little those little saplings, you get some that way too. There we go. Let's just throw that in here. Good. Now we can start making purified water. Let's go in and get this string. And hopefully that will unlock something for us. We've leveled up our building skill a couple of times, it looks like. Aha! We've unlocked bolt of coarse thread, coarse thread, a few other things. So, and the ash short bow, there it is, and 4 more other things. So let's look at the crafting table. So we now have the bone dagger, the ash battle staff, the ashen short bow, and a wizard's hat. This gives us set bonuses. Pioneer, apprentice, apprentice robes, bag of noggin. Not interested in a bag of noggin. Sounds like I'm pretty hungry. So let's eat. There we go. That helps. Let's go check on or make some more food too. We picked up the water. So we've got cabbages. What happens if we put rat meat and cabbages together? It makes stew also. 2 and 2. So we only want to have a 10 or 11 cabbages. So let's split stack. 10 is fine. There we go. And of course we're going to sort our inventory there. Let's pick up one of those stews. We have 3. I make pretty quick actually. There we go. We got 4 for now. Alright, let's see here. What else can we make now? Anything else in here? Nothing else there. Bed. We've got a few other like pieces, triangle pieces. We've got this bolt of coarse thread. So there's a coarse thread bin. There's the coarse thread pile and a bolt of coarse thread. We could put a bin at the end of that. If we make coarse thread, open book, we can make books now. We have broken wood crates for decorations. These are all decorations. We could make this. Let's get some ashen logs and make our pioneer map, our pioneer tapestry. So let's go get some wood. There was a couple of trees over here that we knocked down. Let's get to chopping on these. Ah, wait, our axe is nearly broken. That's okay. We'll chop these. We should be able to get this one. Hey, John. The power of literacy compels you, yes. How are you doing today, John? Yes, we could make books. Yes. Yes, I might have to make a book or two. Because the power of literacy compels me. Who ever heard of a wizard who couldn't read? That little bit of a graphical glitch there with sometimes striking the log and the interaction is... The striking of the ground is really far away. Stop running away, log. Our axe is almost broken. We should go repair it. Let's go repair our axe. Whoops, wrong way. So how are you doing today, John? Hope you've had a good day today. There we go. We're going to come over here and craft in our inventory this tapestry. Where shall we place the tapestry? We should place it out here on the wall. Right here. There we go. We have a tapestry. And in order to make the books, we need to make leather, and we do not have... Yes, we do. A tannery. We must make a tannery now. Can we put it in here where the other crafting station is? Yes. Let's put it right here. There we go. So now... Nope. Now we can make leather. Alright, let's see. Do we have any extra wood? Can we... Yes. Out of wood. We have floating roof pieces here. Alright, let's get this leather. It's going to unlock more items for us. New recipes. Storms abound in your area. Well, I hope you steer free of any lightning or bad storms. Alright, we now can craft. Nothing here. What about here? Yes, we can make a leather shield. Reinforced armor. That is what we're going to work towards. We're going to make this leather armor. I like the wizard robes, but I feel like this leather armor provides a bit more protection from melee damage, which is what we get more than anything at the beginning of the game anyway. So we need bone, leather, so we're gonna have to go kill some cows. We also need to make a bow so we can get deer, because that is what we're working on right now. So we need 12 logs and 3 of that. So let's see, can we put anything in here? We can. Let's put that in there. Let's go. We need some more logs. So let's use our special spell here. Astral projection. Let's see if we can highlight more than 2 trees. 2 that way. It looks like 2 this way. Okay. Kind of joking about that. I have no idea what benefit you gain from a book in game. You don't gain any benefit other than it being a decoration. When you look at this, the build chart, this right here are just decorations. So anything in this list, like a small coarse thread bin or a book, they're just for decoration purposes. A barrel of stone, a wooden bin. Now, if you really want to, there are things that you can build that are more useful, like an actual crate where we can store stuff in, a bed and things. But under the decorations tab, these are just what they say, decorations. Oh, got it. Hello, Crazy Tracy. Gotta go repair. Let me go repair my axe. I keep thinking about doing that and then I forget. Also, we're low on water, so let us drink some water and eat a meal. A couple of waters, in fact. There you go. That should do it. So we come to the crafting bench and we go right here to repair. And if we click on that, we see that it takes 1 stone. So we might as well repair that as well. It only takes 2 wood to repair a little shield. And we're about to change clothing, so I'm not even going to waste the time trying to do that. I might, however, make some storage chests. Let's see. Let's make one right here. Right there. Storage. We need 10 ashen logs, so we'll have to go chop some more logs first. Where are my logs? Oh, there's a goblin. There's a couple of goblins right over there. I'd like to go pester the goblins. I wonder if they're going to come bother me. They don't look like it. anytime we see B flashing on, or the little exclamation mark flashing in the bottom right hand corner, we see that we have some kind of new recipe that we haven't hovered over, basically. Alright, we're leveled up to 27 on our... Yes, we have Splinter now! Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you. I'm going to show you what Splinter does. It's going to make things quicker. So now we have Splinter. Only we need some of those runes. So we're going to go get those now. I'm going to just go right now and do that because we'll see if we have enough essence to make those runes. Let's see if we have any essence. We can't craft those runes yet? How dare them? So what does it take to make those runes? That's a question. I don't know. Let's make our chest. We'll find out. Let's make our storage box here. Which way? I don't guess it matters. Right here by the door. Probably put one right here as well. Except we don't have the wood for it. Okay. So let's see. We have rune essence. Let's throw a stack of stone in here. Some of that. The leather. Some wood. We'll keep the healing potion. I'll throw that in there for now. Alright, V to organize. Okay, so I can throw... I need this here. I can do that just for now. On this here, I can throw this and make some more leather there. And then we'll throw this in here since it's only one. Now we have rune essence. Apparently we don't have the rune skill. Let's see. Rune crafting. Let's see. We've unlocked up to level 15 here. At 16 we'll get more furniture. Okay. We've got Splinter now. But it takes... earth runes and nature runes to do Splinter. And we don't have earth runes. So let's see. Well, we'll just keep leveling up until we can get earth runes. Place that over there. I think in order to get more runes we probably should come over here and mine more essence anyways. That might be what gives us... it starts up unlocking other runes for us. Yep, earth runes were just unlocked now. There we go. I had a feeling. Okay, so we should... we'll get some more of this. Alright. Now let's see if we can make some earth runes. Go in the back door. Okay. Runes. Yes, earth runes. Let's craft 15. We'll be able to see over here what we have. We'll craft some more wind runes. Just like 60 more. And we have 31 fire runes. We'll craft a few more of those. Alright, so let's see here. Do we have what's required? Nope, we need nature runes. So we also have bark to bone, but we need nature runes as well. So let's just go harvest some more. Can we make our bow yet? No, we still need we need more flax, we need more wood. Okay, we probably need to rest. It's nighttime, so let's take a nap. Turns out you're not dead, so get to work. Yeah, that sounds about right. Makes sense. Breaking rocks would help with earth skills, but I suspect it does not matter. Yeah, no, it's not so much the breaking of the rocks, it's the actual breaking of the essence, I think. But I could be wrong. It could be just earth rocks. Because it does matter, because the more you do here, let's see, if it was earth, let's see. So this gave us bone to bark spell. But I think it's this right here, the rune crafting. Yeah, see, we got fire runes at level 13, which is what we just did. We got earth runes at 11, fire runes at 13. When do we get nature runes so we can start using those? Fire spirit, nature runes at 18. Okay, so we just need to keep harvesting essence so that we can get to 18. There we go. We leveled up again. So everything you do relates to a certain type of skill, and the more we do it, the more we increase our level. So using a pickaxe increases our mining skill or pickaxe skill. And of course, if we had a way of jumping up there and knocking those down, like shooting them, we could shoot those down. But we'll just keep harvesting. So we got rock explosion now, which is really cool. Let's see what spells it requires. So fire and earth. Oh, we can use this one. Okay, let's use this one. Yes. There we go. We got quite a bit of this essence now. Smack that thing. We could use rock explosion again on this one, but I'd rather use the pickaxe just to mine it real quick. But yeah, using rock explosion will up our level in rune essence and rune magic. There we go. I'm trying to get up to level 18. This one we've already harvested. They will respawn over time. But I know there's another one of these type of nodes over here. We'll switch to our weapons. Because once we get to level 18, it'll be easier to harvest. Ah, we're being hunted. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the water to slow them down a little bit. Didn't slow them down much, did it? Oh, that's just one. Were there others? I guess not. There's a couple over there. We'll use our rock explosion again here. On these two nodes here. This should get their attention, but I don't know if it will. There we go. Well, I'll go smack them. Block. I'll try to block. Ouch. Fighting two of them at the same time is kind of hard. Let's see if we can... No, we didn't. Perfect block. Not perfect blocking. We need to eat something too. Let's have a bite while we're waiting. There we go. We'll get some water. We'll eat another bite of food. And we'll use Rock Explosion one more time here. There we go. There we go. We needed some more flax, so that's what we're over here for. Oh, sorry for the lag there. Hello, Mrs. Tech. What are you doing, Mrs. Tech?
Taking a shower.
Okay. Alright. Got some chickens. I need to go find some more flax. Oh dear. I got the dragon. Ah! We are poisoned. The dragon is attacking. There he is. Watch out. He's fixing to blow another snot bubble. Roll. He doesn't like us here in this tier 2 environment. Law runes. We now have law runes. But we need level 18. We're only at 16. So we will keep rock explosioning. Well, can't rock explosion for a minute. There's a spell timer. Oops, wrong weapon. Need some bone for our armor too. We can go kill that cow. There we go. And get this cabbage. And the potatoes. And the flax for sure, because we need string for our bow. Alright, let's switch to our weapon. Let's drink a little bit. There we go. Let's make a cow mad. Let's back up. Let's see if we can block him. Okay, weapon expertise there. Alright. I got some hide, some meat, some bone. That was good. There's another cow over here. We'll kill a chicken first. That makes the cow mad. We're gonna kill the cow. And the chicken. Alright, we're getting low on stamina. There we go. There we go, we got the cow. Sorry, cow. We need your bones. We need chicken. We need your meat. We need your chicken meat. Sorry, everybody, if there's some hiccups in the stream. I've been having some issues this evening. It's seems good for a minute, and then it kind of acts a little weird. And the frame rates kind of drop, so hopefully you're not seeing as much. I mean, I'm seeing frame rates drop in the game, honestly. There's has been a small update, but the big update I think is to come. Yeah, the cow animations are hilarious. They're kind of comical, really. but fun. I like the fact that not everything's super serious. So we got some stones over here. Let's use rock explosion on them and just pick up a bunch of stones real quick. There we go. There we go. A big old batch of stones. What is that there? Just stone. Okay. We'll do some exploring here in a little bit. We're gonna go to a. We're trying to gather enough to make. Oh, there's another cow. Let's go get the cow. We'll see the cow animations. Come here, cow. Hey, can I ride you? Let me ride you. No. What do you mean? What do you mean I can't ride? What do you mean? Hey, whoa, calm down. Whoa. Calm down, silly cow. Calm down. Block. I didn't block fully. Ah, oh, wow, he bounced all over the place. Alright. Do I have... I still can't make those runes, but what about getting the wood? Let's just get the wood. We need to make our bow now, not till later. See that ground popping over there? Yeah, the animations are a bit off right now. I'm hoping they fix them soon. I mean, they're gonna fix them, but just soon rather than later. I think there's some real lag in the stream. You might not be noticing it while you're watching, but I think the stream is a little behind, so to speak. Let's see here. Can we make a bow yet? No. What? Oh yes, because we need string, right? We need string. Flax. Nine string. What else do we need? Just 3, and we got the wood. Leather and bone. We could make that. Give us a good, we make some more leather while we're at it. Yes. Okay, let's make... So we could make a better shield, but I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in making a nice plus 15 melee defense. There we go. Let's put this on. Great. Some better armor. I think we probably got enough to make our bow now. Let's make our bow. And we can make stone arrows, or we can make fang arrows. We could make some fang arrows because we have fang in here, 13 of them. So let's see. Let's craft our maximum amount. That gave us 429 arrows. Well, we are not going to carry around 429 arrows. We will carry around 99, and our weight capacity will be pretty full. Also, I like the fact that you have F, which you can fill stacks. And like I said, it works great. Unless you want to keep your arrows, and then it throws the arrows in there. So there is that. Let's see if we can make any other things. Our leather chaps, we need 6 string. Reinforced body, reinforced leggings, plate legs, because that's what we're making is reinforced, not just the regular leather. The helmet, we need 4 bone. Did we have any bone in the crate? Just 1. So we don't need the bone. What I like to do about this, you got all these goblin packs. It's actually a lot better just to split them up. And that way you can right click, right click. Right click, right click. Makes things a lot quicker. You could even split them more so you can just click on all of them once. Kind of queue them. And we're going to put that there. We're going to put our bow here and then move that to there. There and there. I always like to put my food and stuff kind of at the back. We also have this rune essence we can put there. Once we can make the new kinds of runes, because we don't have the ability yet. We do have the ability to make ward stones. Those are actually pretty useful. So let's grab those back. That was one thing we learned recently. So ward stones with stone. We got a bunch of stone. There we go. So ward stones will give us the ability to heal this purple bar right here. If the bar goes down, we can bring it right back up with some ward stones. So I like to have at least 10. Oops, did I make more than 10? I think I canceled it. Okay, there we go. 10 ward stones. And I do like to have those also there. So we'll just have to pull out our torch when we need it. There we go. And let's go. So with a bow, I believe we can actually get these floating runes. We do have to aim and then fire. Yep. We can actually drop these rune stones on the ground. And then we can use our cool ability Rock Explosion. Should be able to explode them all. Just like that. And that gave us level 17 on our rune skill. We're going to do that again here. Oh, there's a deer. We might as well try to shoot him. Dropped him. Good shot, if I do say so myself. Now we should be able to get the antler that they were looking for. Yep, there's a new material, antler. And we have new things like haunch and meat stew. So let's shoot these down. There we go. And wish we could push those together, but we can't. So looks like we're low. There we go. We'll use Rock Explosion on those. Awesome. And then we'll use our pickaxe on this one because we have a timer. Awesome. So we fully got those nodes now. Now we needed an antler to go finish that quest. We're gonna go sleep. It's nighttime. There we go. Really hungry. Really thirsty. So now it's 7 and 6 and 7 and 6. There we go. Let's see if we can throw some food back in here. There's raw gamey meat. We can make it into haunch. Let's see. We have 16 chickens and 14 cabbages. Let's make 7 stews. It'll make 1 chicken by itself, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. Oh, another thing we can do, since we have these berries, we'll do that in a minute. I like making infused drinks, infused waters. It does take a little bit, and you can do that with dirty water, so we'll do that with dirty water here in a minute. But first, we need to go take these antlers. What did you like there, John? The fact that we could shoot these rocks out of the sky? That was something new I learned recently. I thought it was pretty handy. We might be able to get both of them. There we go. Excellent. Alright, we got skill level 18. Wait, let's go back. I want to show you this. I love Splinter. It's similar to Rock Explosion, as it's easy to get stones, but trees, you got to chop them down first, and then you have to chop them up. It takes a little bit longer. But now we can make these. So let's make 20 of them. Let's see what we have if we're low on anything. We're low on fire runes. Let's make 10 of those. We're low on earth runes. We use a lot of earth runes. So let's make 20 of those at least. There we go. We'll make some astral runes. Oh, silly. And we have this law rune too. We'll make some of those. 15, I guess. And then astral runes. Yeah. Let's see. And some wind runes with the last of it. We'll get some more later. We're already level 21 but just for making runes. 22 now. Alright, let's go. I think we left a log over here. Yep, there's a log over there. So, the cool thing about Splinter is just like Rock Explosion, we now no longer have to chop up the wood. And so we can combine these two. Oh, let's go get this. Let's shoot this goblin. That's why I like the short bow. You'll get a long bow later, but the short bow allows you to shoot from the hip and kind of move back as you're shooting. Makes it pretty handy. The long bow's a little harder to use. So now the cool thing is we can use astral projection to take out these 3 trees. And if we do this on a hill, oh, it's trying to kill us. Ah, run! So now if we can get them together, that would be great, because then we could splinter together. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get them to fit together. So we'll do the stump and the log, and let's see if we can get both of them. Nope, just the log. But definitely cool there. There is a timer of 40 seconds, so you can't do them fast. But it is a quick way to get a log or two. Go around, pick up the fallen sticks. Maybe use extra projection to chop these 2 down. I think the wind is messing with the internet. It could be. It very well could be. Nope. I wonder if I chop this, oh, I need 4. If I chop this stump, if this log will continue to roll downhill. Sometimes you can chop a stump and then the log will start rolling if you don't stop it. Or, even better, you can chop just one end of this log and it'll start making the whole thing roll. Which is great if you don't have anything else in the way. Like that's rolling. If we could get rid of this stump real quick. So it doesn't stop it. It might have already stopped. Yeah, it's already stopped. So, you know, it is worth a try to get them to roll together, but if not, we'll just use Splinter again on a full log. This mean you won't have to chase the rolling log? Yeah, basically. You still have to chase it when you're like chopping. When you're trying to chop it individually, because after you hit it the first time, like for instance, if I come up here and chop this one on the end, it's going to probably start rolling. Even though it's at that weird angle. Yeah, see, it'll start rolling. And if you get in front of it and stop it, it'll stop rolling. But if you're just trying to chop it, sometimes it'll just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. But we're gathering wood quickly. I can use Splinter on this thing. And let's see. There we go. Even though it was rolling, I don't have to chase it. And let's go finish our house, at least. Let's go. We've got enough wood. Sounds like a pig. Oh, it's one of those rats. Okay, let's see. Let's go inside. Let's hit E, since we've already ghost placed the parts. Oh, something broke. Probably due to stability. I probably should have bait the side first. There we go. And then we can do build. Go to roofs. And go to, I think it's this angle. There we go. See, we've got yellow stability, but that's fine. It's it'll be fine there. Now what we'll need is some angles, angled wall pieces. Let's see what will work here. That's not going to quite work. Let's see if we have anything that'll work here, or else that's going to be too sharp. It's going to have to be the 30-degree ones, like that. But I don't know if we can piece them in right or not. They're going to hang out. So why don't we just do this? Take our little square blocks. Place one there and one there. Place one there. Let's see, there. Maybe there. And there. So now we can place, what is it, 30-degree? Something like that. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, something like that maybe? Because it can clip in. Or just the square one probably, just the little square, yeah. Something like that. See, that's building it out there. It's off, that's why. Not the wood. There we go. So this one would go here. And this one would go probably there. So it's not perfect. But something like that might work. Let's see. That's a big 30 degree. I need the little 30 degree. And I need to be able to place it just right this time. All the corners are green. Basically all the corners are green on this. So something like that. We can work with that. Something like that. Yeah. And then the other one will be a larger. It'll still be the squares. I think. Something like that. It's right there, but it's hard to get it to lock. There we go. And then we're back to the small 30 degree. Like that. Oh no, it'll be the 45, won't it? Yeah. Oops, I got the wrong one. Well, this mean, let's see. It'll be the 45. Not. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, this one. No, that's the 30. 30, 30, 30, 45. There we go. Now I could put a big one here. But if we do the small 45, like that, then we can kind of continue our theme. Like that. Like that. And that, I think, right? Yeah, yeah. And then that, and then that. And then we'll come down on the other side the same way. But we'll have to put a 45 piece there. Like that. And then turn this one around. Like that. Yeah, that don't look like it matches. Is that it? Let's see. Yeah, it needs to be there. Let's turn it around. Used to be there. There we go. Good. Here in just a second, we're going to head back over to the old man. Not wanting to snap. Now we do have a spell here. I failed to show you, and this might help us right here actually. We have this spell called Eye of Oculus. And if we cast it and then pick the item we want, we actually have a build camera that we can use. So we can fly in and out of the house like this. We can fly around, we can come over here, and we can see if we can find, there's our character. We'll see if we can find the exact placement of this a little easier with this build camera. So there's, I think that's actually where we built it on the other side. Let's go, what's down? We could just do that to go down. I want to build the bottom of that, but it's wanting to snap in. It's kind of hard to see to line it up right here. There it is, right there. And then we can move over here, build it there. And then build. It's just getting it to snap where I want it to. Like I said, the Eye of Oculus can sometimes help you get it set right. And then you just hit escape when you're done with the Eye of Oculus. There we go. So we've kind of got the same structure here. We're going to have to place in those 30s. We're almost done here. Let's see if we can just finish it out from the ground. Get underneath it, maybe. So one of the things we did over here was place the first one here, right? Possibly. Oh, we tried to place it somewhere where it was blocked. So actually, we only placed one there. The next one was up here. Like that. I don't know, it's getting pretty dark. Why don't we sleep? So we can get some daylight. Hmm? Yeah, daylight savings, yeah. Alright. More cloth. We're getting hungry. That was not it. 6, 7, 6, 7. There we go. Now, we did talk about when this was done out here. It is done now. Let's pick up some dirty water. Yes, I know. Mrs. Tech thinks this looks rather awkward, we'll say, when we pick up the water. The animation could have been a little less provocative. That's the best way to put it. So 50 berries, 50 water, make red berry infusion. That's what we like. Now, we've got some, we need some more light in here. So let's grab another wall torch. Let's place right here. And we've kind of put our tapestry in the way there. So why don't we delete that and put it right here. There we go. Just so they can kind of be uniform. That gives us enough light there. And now we can finish our build, hopefully. Okay, there we go. There's that. I don't think that was supposed to go there. It is supposed to go here. Let's see. We may have to put that 30-degree support here. There we go. So that's in there. Now we can place this here. Place that there. There we go. And I think we had... yeah, we had 2 across, or 3 across. 3 across, 2 up. Yep. 2 up. That looks good. So back to this. Oh, that's a big one. That's not the right one. This one. Oh, that's not right. Whatever that last one was not correct. That one's just a piece of wood up there too. Let's see here. What did we put there? Looks like a larger... Oh, that's right, it's a 45. That's why. The smaller 45, this one. There we go. There's our roof. Doesn't look too shabby. Except there's something different about that side. Okay. I think it's this. Like that. Except we don't need that one. There we go. Yeah, we don't need that one. We place it right. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So, let's use the Eye of Oculus just to get a good idea of what our house looks like. See if there's any holes. Not going to hurt us to use a little bit of these runes here. We'll just pick a window or something. So there's our roof. We do have a little gap there, but that's okay. That'll be for ventilation. Oh, and we're missing a roof there, so yeah. So that's good to know. So it's a 45, and it's not really actually a gap. So it's this 45 there that we need to place. We'll do it in ghost mode, since we don't have the materials just right now. There we go. That's going to look better once we have the materials. Now, let's go out of Eye of Oculus mode. And there we go. We'll snap it in place. There we go. That looks pretty interesting as a house. Pretty interesting little place. Alright, we got the antlers. Let's go talk to the wise old man, see if we have enough antlers. If not, we'll shoot some more deer over here. And we are dried in. Yep, that's true. Very true. Oh, there's a cow up there. Can't pass up to get a cow. Come here, cow. We have better armor now, cow. Let's fight. Let's fight. You ready to fight? Take a shot. There we go. Some logs and such. There's a bird. Oh, we can shoot the birds, by the way. It was actually a long time when I started playing this before I realized you could shoot those birds with a bow. Is that one right there? No, that's a potato. If we can find another bird, I'll show you can shoot them. This is already, I think that's already spawned back in. Let's see, there's a rat. Anybody see a bird? There's a cow. There's a bird up there. Yep, that's a bird. So let's see. Let's see if we can shoot it from here. Oh no, that's a mouse. It's a cabbit. Oh, inventory's full. Well, okay. Let's go talk to the man. Whoop, whoa, not too far. Let's see if we have the antler. I see you've discovered Ashfall's little blacksmith benefit, as I call it. Life ward. Oh, that was the ward stones we made. Crafting certain equipment intrinsically involves the weaving of small threads of enchantment, granting you greater protection. Handy stuff, especially with dragons about. Now you'll find that your life ward can get depleted by the brutality of other creatures in Ashenfall. To recharge them, you'll need to craft yourselves ward stones. These impressive little doohickeys will recharge the life ward enchantments on your armor at a small cost. A bit of damage to your soul, don't worry, it's not permanent, but perhaps avoid overindulging in ward stones, eh? Go and craft me one ward stone and bring it here so I can check your work. You just need to gather some rune essence, stones, and craft it at the rune altar, nice and simple. One ward stone will do. Oh, there's the dragon. Is he going to attack us again? Oh, there he is. Velgar or Vedagar or something like that. Let's see what's in the chest. Wooden bin. We'll just take all. Well, we'll try to take all of those. Let's see if we can. See if there's anything we can. Well, we're gonna have to talk to him anyways. Let's give him a ward stone. Ah, you've made one. Lovely. I remember the ward stones from your first stream. Yep, that's true. That was our trash or treasure stream where we were a little bit higher level. The last stream we started a new character and a new world, so we're just getting into making the ward stones this time. It says you made one. Lovely. See that barrel hurt? That barely hurt at all. Just a little drop of blood. Nothing to cry about, but now when your life ward is damaged, you can repair it. Just use a ward stone and bam, instant life ward. Recharge. Sure, it'll tear a bit from your soul, but so will listening to Doric talk about hammers for 3 hours. Just don't use too many at once, and you'll be fine. Right, go on. Get out of here and go slay that dragon. Yeah. I mean that one that's been flying overhead? Yeah, right. Now he wanted us to make get antlers, so let's see.
Yes.
How are you getting on? Got any antlers yet? Yes. Ah, excellent. You've got one. We can begin. The ritual is a bit old school, proper druidic gruff, but it's handy in a pinch. It hones in on the spiritual residue of our subject, in this case, young Cathan. Using this old shoe of his as a spiritual connection, vile, but useful. Just don't sniff it. Then you'll just point the antler at the map, and it'll point straight to where you'll find him, or at least where he spent the most time the last couple of days. Now then, we just need to spread the rune essence like so, add a dash of this weird ungent stuff Zanuck made from snails, and then, aha! Siege the goblin castle and look for Cathan. Recruited with promises of glory, your first challenge is to defeat General Velgar. That is our first journey. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for joining us here in Tech Wizard Stream. We are looking for young Cathan. And the circle here shows that he is somewhere in that castle. So, very well. That is where we will begin. This one we put there, we don't need anymore. And we are right here, so we need to go here on our next adventure. We'll make it a bear paw or something. Ah, the castle, not ideal. That place is a veritable goblin stronghold. Go see if you can find him, but make sure you're geared up for the fight. Oh, we'll be geared up, buddy. Let's see here. What can I... see if I can throw these berries in here. Nope. Alright, we'll consume these berries. Don't want them to go to waste. Now we'll put this in our pocket, and once it's in our pocket, it says wooden bin. If we right click on it, it would normally allow us to learn it, but it looks like we've already learned this one. Yeah, right click would learn. So instead, since we can't learn it, we will destroy it, because we already have wooden bin. Let's go get that flex. Yay! We have a spot for flex. That's what we need. Our pockets are full, except for flax and maybe some more potatoes. Oh, there's another deer. We'll go find us a deer here in a minute to hunt. Oh, there's a bird. Okay, So this is what I was telling you. The birds you can shoot like that, and they'll provide you with feathers. Ah, feathers. There we go. And now for rock explosion. Excellent. Whole bunch of rune incense there. We have this new one called Fire Spirit. Conjure forth a fire spirit to light your way. So if we need light in the evening, we can now summon a wisp. A fire wisp. Nope, should have shot that bird. Wonder if I can shoot him out of the sky. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, what is this? Is this the feathers? Did I actually hit him? Nope. It's just a log. Alright. We are getting low on water. We have these new berry infusions that we concocted here. Let's see, where are they? You picked them up? There they are. So there's the berry infusions, and we'll drink one. Let's see if it does better. We got 1 bar on our water. If we drink one of those, it gives us 1.5. What happens if we drink just regular water? Should fill us up, but it doesn't. It's almost full. And I think the berry infusions, they give you a little bit more hydration. And they weigh less. 0.6. No, they don't. That's for all of them, probably. Yeah. Alright, let's go throw some stuff in the... Oh, I better shut our front door. Don't want any riffraff getting in here. Okay, we can stick 6 of these in here. That's good. We can stick 4 of these in here. That's good. Let's see if we can make some more armor. We can make the helmet. We can't make that without more bone, but we will craft the helmet. There we go. So now let's put the helmet on. Got a proper helmet now instead of that silly scarf. Got plenty of leather and so forth. Let's empty our pockets. Let's hit F just to add to stack. And we'll grab the arrows back. Hit F. We can... Let's consume this chicken. That won't give us a full stack, but it'll give us some. Do we have wood in here? Yes. Let's see if we can make another chest. Oh, we can make a small chest with swamp tar and coarse thread. We don't have swamp tar yet. We haven't been to the swamp. We will soon, though. Uh-oh. I'm in ghost mode. That's okay. Alright, let's see. Let's put some meat and stuff in here. Dirty water. I like this heal potion here, but it needs to be actually... Oops. It needs to actually be on our person. And we don't really need the pickaxe anymore. Not with rock explosion. Unless we run out of rock explosion. Then we might be in trouble, but... we can put the meat here. Let's take that. Like clothing and items and such. Let's take the food. Let's put the clothing item and the spike here. Let's put the food over here. We still got Could actually take these steaks and potatoes out here. It's nighttime again. We could take these out, put this and this in. 13 and 11, it might make a potato. 10, 10, yeah, it'll make one extra potato, cooked potato, but that's fine. Make stews. And time to sleep. Darkness is banished by the dawn. Yes, that is true. All right. Let's see. What do we need? Well, we need bone. We know that. We can go kill some cows for bone. Shoot some deer. Let's wander up here. Tell me if you see a deer. There's a cow. Could shoot it with a bow first. Except we put our arrows up. That's what, when you use F, that can happen. Oh, look at that. There's like 4 cows over there. Okay, we're out of stamina. It's like 5 cows over there. We're gonna have plenty. Look at all these cows. Spawned in here for us. Thank you, cows. If you have a natural dislike for killing cows, I apologize. But these cows are getting murdered for their bones. Ouch. Now I got 2. 2 attacking me. Stop it. Ouch. Now there's where the ward stones will come in handy. I don't want to use them on a cow, but... Yep. So now we'll use a ward stone. Except we got hit while we were using it, so that was good to know. Let's kill this rat here. Kebbit. Okay, Kebbit. So now if we use the ward stone... There we go. It gives us that shield. And we're getting more of that shield because of the armor that we're... Oh, there was a stinking deer. And we don't have arrows. Oh boy. Now we got bone. We'll kill this one of the cow that I think's over here. This chicken wants trouble. Alright, chicken, you asked for it. Well, you're asking for it too, cow. Perfect. And we have a special attack now. If we hit the middle mouse button, we can do that. But it takes up a lot of stamina. Okay. We'll wait to get these and when we can knock down all the essence. So we can use rock explosion more efficiently. Let's head back. I do like where we've built. It gives us water. We're really close to the next biome. We have all these chickens to hunt for food, for stew, and so forth. I just think this is a good location. Because if you build inside, then you get constantly attacked by the dragon. Sort of. Oh, look! More cows! Well, they're just spawning in these cows all over the place for us. Let's go get some more cows. I think the game knows we need bones. Come here, cow. We'll wait. Oh, we'll use our special attack. There we go. Special attack. We didn't have the stamina to use our shield. Ouch, ouch. Club's almost broken. Let's go with the special attack. Aha! We can now enchant our weapons. Let's try that. Aha! We have a flaming club now. Come, cow. Special attack. Yes. Enchanted weapons are nice. Chicken. You're gonna get dealt with. Just like that. One attack. Chicken. And chicken. The flaming weapon doing 18 points. It looks like an 8 fire. Very good. Okay. Spinning wheel. We got 4 flax. Do we have any other flax in here? No. We do have more of that though. Takes 3 of those, I think. Oh, there's different. Duh. Different kinds of items. Okay, we got a bunch of that we can put in there and start making leather. Alright, bones. We have leather in here already and 1 bone. Let's take that and let's see. Reinforced leggings, yes. Because if we get all 3 to the set, we get damage to staggered targets. So we have the 3 set bonus. Aha! Level up. We're now level 2 armor. Super heat. Heat your furnace. Boost their processing speed. Okay, anything else? Yes, we can make the leather shield. There we go. I'll switch that out with the wooden one. And then do we have any new weapons? Yes. We have a bone club. We need a little more wood, though. No wood there. So we're probably going to have to go get a little more wood. Let's make sure we grab some arrows. Well, wait, let's hit F. Now grab some arrows. Okay, now we can, we've got food supplies here. And we actually need some water, so 7 for one of our berry infusions, 6 for food, and 7 for another berry infusion should do us. And let's see here, let's hit F to add chicken and steaks. We have these to put in there. Cabbages, berries, and over here we have some clothing. And runescence. Or no, let's put bone. Well, runescence or bone. Either one. We can make a stone barrel. Let's do that out here, I think. Now let's see. We can make a decoration to use some of the stone. But we need the wood. Yep. Alright, let's get some wood. got a bird's nest there. And then we can go ahead and start chopping this one. Or we can chop the trunks, the stumps actually, while we're waiting for Splinter to come back up. And one other thing we had that we kind of failed to forget, we could have done tree to bone. This spell here, tree to bone, would allow us to turn this hatching tree into bones. Just like that, and we got 21 bones. Instead of killing all those cows, but they were there. It was fun. Oh, well, and now we can use Splinter again. Excellent. Now, we can use the wizard staff. There's a cow. What are you doing over here, cow? But, I've used the wizard staff, and we will probably make one. But I used it in a previous play. And it does have a 4 combo attack, but I didn't use the weapons as much. So that's what I'm doing in this playthrough, is using the weapons. This is so counterintuitive. Trees to bone? How? Well, the reason I think is partially because there's another spell that's bone to peaches. Yes, you heard me right, John. Peaches. So you can turn trees to bone, and then you can turn the bone to peaches as a food source. So yeah, it's a little strange, but it's RuneScape and it's magic, so I guess. Okay, so this is a melee weapon. This is the stone club. This is the bone club. It gives us up to 46 points of damage. We're going to craft that. We could instead have done the melee weapon, the stone dagger, or the bone dagger. But we're already working with a club, so we're going to stick with club. Club and shield. So we are better armored and better weaponed. We have sustenance. We have water. We have very little room in our pockets. Let's put a chest right out here. Or we talked about putting a bone. This bone decoration here. Right? Yeah, we'll put it right there. Alright, there's a little barrel of stones. Allows us to use up 50 of those stones, and we can break them down really quick. So in a sense, it's kind of like a storage, the way they have it. Is there anything else that we can make that would kind of be a decoration of sorts? We could make books now. We did talk about doing that, didn't we, John? Okay, let's make a book or two before we head off on our adventure. Let's put a book right here. Can we put it on the crafting table? I mean, that would be kind of an obvious spot. Let's see. An open book here on the crafting table. It's blocked. Where can we put a book? On top of the chest. Yep, there's a book on top of that chest. And let's see. I guess we could stack a couple more here. There we go. That gives us a little library on that chest. And then when we open that chest, it doesn't move, so it looks okay. Okay. Let's see about placing Let's do this. We can make... We gotta make ashen planks. We got ashen planks, crates, bed, but we have to get rough cloth and wood. I ran into this issue before, and that was that you got the building supplies quite a bit earlier than you got the actual materials to do it. Uh-oh. Warband. Warband, let's get outside. We don't want them to attack our house. Let them come for us. Come for us. We should have used a ward stone. Got him. Alright, let's try our special attack on him. Aha! Warband is no match for me. With my new armor and shield and weapon. Good job. This is thought they come from a can put there by a man in a factory downtown. Yes. Yes, I love that song as well. Peaches in a can. Yep. I like the other song by them. It's lump, it's in my head. Yep, that one, and Frog in a Swamp or something like that. I can't remember now. But yeah. Alright, let's get this stuff out of our pockets. Then we can go attack the castle. Were we able to make another storage box here? Maybe two. There we go. There we go. Let's throw some more of this stuff. Yeah, see, split. Split. So now you can just cycle between them. We already have berries in another spot. I got 99 arrows, food, a couple of heal potions, ward stones, berry infusions. We're good to go. It's getting dark, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Is it nighttime already? Let's see. Yep. The world awakes. They got wrecked, yeah. Yeah, they were really good at earworms. Really were. Don't have any light and humorous type music like that much anymore. I mean, unless you consider What Did the Fox Say as light and humorous. So we're headed to the castle. Let's drink an infusion, eat a stew, drink an infusion, and eat a stew. I'm gonna wreck these guys too. This new club is nice. I'm getting some lag. It's like after that last I didn't used to have any kind of lag in the game at all. And after that last update, now I get this lag during the rain. Okay, gotta go up this way. This guy's got a bow, so we want to get up on him. Got him. There was a deer there. Oh, there's still a deer. Can we shoot it? Nope. Here we go. Got him. Get some more antlers. And raw gamey meat. Let's go back to our... There's another one of these little houses. We probably should come here at night and see if there's another specter there. These guys, we could go... Yeah, there's a chest over here. Let's go pick on these guys. He punched me. And this guy here... shot an arrow at me. It's okay. We have a ward stone if we need to use it, but we'll see if it comes back slowly. I feel like it does. It's a barrel pile. Let's right click on that to learn that. And then we'll just hit R to take all. There we go. And up there's the castle. So let's hit 8 to use a ward. Aha. This guy wants to pick on me. Ouch. Blocked some of it, but not all of it. You filthy animal. And we'll use another ward. I notice in the left-hand corner it's giving us a little bit of a poison counter, toxic counter. Almost as good as V with a bow. Yeah. Nope. Couldn't hit it in the air. I tried. There's another bird. Nope. Alright, let's get our shield and stuff ready. Let's see if we can block his first attack. Oh dear. Of course. He's waiting for his friend. I don't want to be in the middle of them. That guy's got a way to block. Block this. Ouch. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to enchant my weapon. I don't think I'll have time. He wants to get around me. I might have time. I'll let that guy go back up. I forgot about enchanting my weapon. Aha! Flaming Axe. Wardstone. Okay, here we go. Let's see if he's healed back up. If they go all the way back and heal up. Nope. Goblin Bruiser. Come here, Goblin Bruiser. Ah, Flaming Axe. Take care of you, quick. Is there anybody up on the wall? There's a book here. Oh, yep. He's going to try to shoot me. Let's see if we can go around and get over here to this archer quick. Ouch. Flaming Axe. Don't mess with me, buddy. Servant's secret diary. No one in the castle knows what I am. They barely know who I am. I walk these walls as a shadow, forgotten and unseen by all who dwell within. Priests, nobles, and gurning knights. None of them know what I am. A child of darkness. A servant of shadow within the Duke's court. I could bring death. I could bring chaos. I could bring pain to them all. With a few careful chosen words or some redistributed wealth, it should be oh so simple for me to bring these Saradominists fools to their knees. I wash their socks, I bring their meals, I spit in their mugs before bringing them breakfast. All that while I stand beside them as the architect of their future downfall. There is another meeting of the children of the shadows soon. Apparently there are rumors of secret structures buried beneath the ground. The other children believe they might contain something we could use to remake this sad, pathetic world. A weapon, perhaps. New magic to wield. Some dread and deadly monster we could unleash upon these fools. So yes, my duke, I'll bring you your socks, and your drinks, and your scones. But mark my words, I will bring you your end soon enough. Hail, Zamorak. Okay, so we're going to get around here. Interesting note there. Not sure what it involves. What's over there? Oh, there's a chest. Let's see what ill-gotten gains we can have. Wooden bin. We've already gotten one of those. So we're going to just destroy that. We don't need that. Oh, the dragon. Whoa. He doesn't like us in his castle. Let's see if there's any more goblin fools. Yep, there's some goblin fools. We should have put enchantment back on our axe again. Let's see if we can. Oh. Alright, let's get over here. Enchant. Oh, you can't see me. I'm behind the wall. Devs have a sense of humor. I like the puns, and who remembers what a gurning is. Yeah, really, a gurning knight. For sure. Aha! Thorny vines. So we'll use our axe here. I wonder if you can use astral projection on this. Oh, you can. Very well. We'll use our spell. Nice. What's in here? Keg barrel. We'll learn that. And then we'll take all. Alright, let's go up here. Our weapon is still enchanted. We have a chest. Wooden barrel. I guess we haven't learned that one. R to take all. And now for the book. Cathan's Journal. Castle. Just waiting for Spitfoot to bring me the keys. Then next stop is the blue flame door in the swamps. It holds the secret to Velgar's destruction. The dragon that's overhead. I just know it. For now, I'll bide my time. Enjoy the spectacle of goblin hospitality. I enjoy being a goblin's prisoner. There's a kind of dance to the whole thing. They threaten, they shout, they exclaim all the horrible things they intend to do to you, and then they never go through with it. Goblin culture is like that. The strong hold power, but it's mostly performative. Because if you make yourself too much of a threat, someone's going to challenge you to make you prove you deserve it. The dragon hasn't learned that lesson about goblin faith. Bandos was a nut job. Zanuck will tell you. But he got his people to behave exactly how he wanted. Conflict for conflict's sake. Everyone just itching to beat up their boss. Which is how I've got a few of them wrapped around my finger. Because I've let it slip that I'm gunning for their god. Velgar isn't a god, he's just a dragon. But he's the toughest guy around, and so they treat him as such. But I've worked out that path to taking him down, and enough of these guys are thinking that I can do what I say. So they're coming with me. We're making a coup. A big old green and scaly is getting an axe to the face. Just as soon as Spitfoot gets here, we'll make for that blue flamed swamp door, where there's a piece of the puzzle that'll set my plan in motion. Blue flamed swamp door. Oh dear. Or here he comes. Let's get our bow out. No, we can't. The air grows heavy and impressive. Velgar extends upon the blue flame tube. What do you want, Scaly? I'll shoot you with my bow. What do you want? Right in the head. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, Green and Scaly's mad. Poison. Poison. Can I jump over the edge? I'm getting poisoned. I can go over the edge a little bit. How about here? Yep. Oh, he's not happy. Green and Scaly. Where are you? Where'd you go? Silly green dragon. Poison dragon. Hey, that makes me think. I wonder if I can... no, it only works on melee weapons. A held melee weapon. Wondered if it would go on my bow. What's up here? Anything? We're just gonna loop back around. Oh, there's another book. Okay, let's read the book. Duke's Diary. The priests are very helpful, always offering advice, always steering me in the right direction. I was wavering over how to handle the old Gathixian followers. You know, those weird people in the leaf-covered rags. The priest gave me the most helpful advice. Just send them away. So simple, really. Why didn't I think of it? After all, those druids so loved the forest, the woods, and those weird, damp little caves that they've been delighted at the chance to go and move into them. No longer frustrated by the noise of progress, they could return their quiet contemplations of squirrels and twigs. I assume that's what they do. The priests are so wise. I mean, they must be to put my family in charge of this place. We were once simple officials, but now look at us, the Dukes of Bannermore, noble rulers of all, just as we deserve to be. They're coming over to talk to me later, something to do with our little Geru problem. I'm sure they will have most delightful solution to the situation. I would very much like to expand our little kingdom into Gornfell. Red is my favorite color, after all. What a simp. Yes, I'm melting, I'm melting! Yes, exactly. That's what it looked like. The Wicked Witch of the West. Come here, bird. Aha! You can shoot them in the air. Perfect. I'm very happy to see that. All of my practice has paid off. Okay, so we need to go talk to the old man. He's going to tell us to go search out some areas, I'm sure. Let's go over here. What's over here? Anything? A chest? Perhaps? Some kind of goodies? Aha, another book. Oh boy. All we're doing is reading books right now. Forgotten Diary. We have fallen so far as to go from god to godless. We're still to have the vile beastmen parade their own deity in front of us, as though we're unworthy of divine consideration. She is beautiful and alien, like all such beings are. Her words are soft and gentle, though the barbs are barely hidden. Her presence is a statement, and any harm to her people will be met with swift retribution, and we lack the power to stand up to a god. We've managed without Guthix's presence for centuries now. It should be easy, yet when I see her moonlit figure glide through our village as she and the chieftains meet for diplomatic conversations, I can't help the envy that stirs in my gut. A green-eyed worm writhing in jealousy. Where we were abandoned, they were not. Aren't we more deserving than the beasts? I pray that we're found worthy again, that a god reaches their gaze towards us and recognizes what we've created. Ashenfall deserves to be a human nation. I refuse to let it fall to animals. Okay. Well, we have conflict between the humans and the goblins and the Geru. Looks like. We got some goblins up here patrolling. Got some more goblins over here patrolling. Let's pull out our weapon. Let's enchant our melee weapon. And then let's pull out our bow and let's shoot us a goblin. Ouch. Oh dear. No, run, move, move! Ah, dear. I'm stuck. I was stuck. I couldn't move. It was, well, all things come to an end, I guess. We have died. Do we have any food or cooked? Yes. I have cooked food here. No water. I'll drink a dirty water, though I might get dysentery. Yep, got a little poison. Let's see if we can run back for our gear real quick. We see the little skull and crossbones up there. We get to keep our armor that we have on, but we drop our weapons and all of our gear. So there's some goblins there. Let's see if we can avoid the bad guys a little bit. Oh, look at all the eyes. Look at all the eyeballs. Let's go down this way. It's nighttime, so they show up a little easier. I think it's up there on the hill. Let's see. Can we go this way and go up on the hill? Like there? Yes. Yeah, like, it literally just, I kind of froze. Oh, great. Ah! Oh, that's great. I'm hurt. And I'm being hunted with no weapons. Let's just see if we can run. I keep getting stuck on the little crevices. Now we're being hunted. If we can get up to our gear. I think we passed our gear. Yeah. Where did our gear go? Says our gear is right up here. There it is. There we go. We've got our gear. Alright, let's get out of that. Let's take a... see if we can get our stamina back up. Now let's drink a potion. Let's see if we can use a ward stone real quick. Let's get this guy. Got him. Oh, let's take a ward stone. I kind of avoided everyone else, I think. We're back. Enchant our weapon real quick. Drink some berry infused. Let's have a food. Let's have a berry infused water. Let's find those guys. They were picking on us. But they can't pick on us no more. Here's a rat. Giant rat. There's that guy. Dodge. There we go. Dropped him with an arrow. Arrows. There's that goblin. Ah, set him on fire with the special attack. Oh, that's nice. Didn't know the enchanted weapon could set him on fire. I would want to go kill another warrior now. Try that again. Yep. Oh, he dodged it. Good stuff there. All these guys that were picking on me a minute ago. He used his special attack. Ouch. Ouch. Take that, goblin. Okay, let's head back to the house. Oh. Oh, that's good. Oh, here's a goblin. Actually, there was 2 goblins there and I didn't realize it. 3 goblins. He's down, but I better get back to my house. I'll have us a drink and a meal. And we'll head on over here. Well, that brings us to a little over 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. I do appreciate everyone for joining us today. And RuneScape Dragon's Wild, we have improved our armor, our weapons. We finished building our house. I want to do a little something with like a little loft up there for the bed. Yeah, we've done some good things in the game today. That was episode 2 of our new series, or Chronicle 2 of our new series, RuneScape Dragon's Wild. I do appreciate you for joining us, and let's end the stream with a little bit of music. What do you say? I have a couple of original songs that I've created just for this game, and I have a couple new ones as well. So why don't we go ahead and try to get into that, as I think it's fixed now. So let's try this one. This is a new one that I just posted today. Works well for a nighttime spooky, kind of spooky scene. Let's start that over because I didn't have the volume up. There we go. And y'all have a good one. Until next time.
Candles flicker, flames cruelly twist. My soul's a cathedral, stained glass drips. Frozen hymn sung with fire on lips. Coffin keys jingle, fate breaks the glass. Shadows line dance in gothic mass. Eyes burn crimson, a devil's contract in vellum. Skull embossed sermon, sins to sell. Baseline burial, heartbeat slows. Veins pump venom where the dark stream flows. Gargoyle face fears guard my prose. Black rose grows where no heart shows. Ravens circle, their wings cut the moon. Tides rise black under witches' tune. Curses bloom, tomb scripts carved too soon. I bleed twilight beneath the crackling room. Hear the whispers, echoes in the crypt. Candles flicker, flames cruelly twist. My soul's a cathedral, stained glass drips. Frozen hymn sung with fire on lips.
Yeah. Ravens circle, their wings cut the moon. Tides rise black under witches' tune. Curses bloom, tomb scripts carved too soon. I bleed twilight beneath the crackling room.
Hear the whispers, echoes in the crypt. Candles flicker, flames cruelly twist. My soul's a cathedral, stained glass drips. Frozen hymn sung with fire on lips.
Chasing amber skies, broken flames in the night. Feet pound the earth, shadows dance in the fight. Ancient whispers howl, voices lost in time. Carve the path forward, the mountain to climb. The sun bleeds red as we run through the haze. Burning horizons lead us through the maze. Echoes of power pulling deep from the bones. The ember of hope as we fight to get home. Cliffs crumble down as waves lash the shore. The heart beats quicker, can't hold it anymore. Relics of old cast in stone we now bear, carrying burdens through darkening air. The sun bleeds red as we run through the haze. Burning horizons lead us through the maze. Echoes of power pulling deep from the bones. The ember of hope as we fight to get home. Time bends and breaks, caught in threads we tread. Ancient swords drawn, paths we have fled. It was written in skies that this be our fate, to conquer the shadows before it's too late. The sun bleeds red as we run through the haze. Burning horizons lead us through the maze. Echoes of power pulling deep from the bones. The ember of hope as we fight to get home.
Raven.
The night calls out in whispered tones, a heartbeat lost in undertones. Fingers claw at the moonlit haze, pull me deeper into the maze. A shadow's grin cuts through the smoke. Whispered curses the dark awoke. Steel fangs glint in the neon gleam. Shattered glass drowns out the scream. soft and low. Between the beats, my soul takes flight through the maze of a shattered night, burning cold beneath the crimson sky. Torn wings fall, but I still fly.